So, just about 2 months ago, I started recording this episode with plans to release it a few weeks later. However, life got busy, and well, now here we are in July. At the beginning of June, the plan was simple. I was going to build this collection area for Humble's deck builder game, expanding what rooms we already had in our hallway of the base. The build, however, wasn't planned, and although I had all of the materials needed, it required a lot of back and forth decisions and a decent amount of time, which you're seeing clips of now. With the month of June over and the hallway completed, it's time to catch you all up on what has happened so far in the month of July. And yes, for anyone wondering, I did indeed get sidetracked by Elden Ring. Sorry, not sorry.
That was the hallway. It took me much longer than expected. So what we're going to do next today is I have been wanting to decorate this, our giant pit. I've spent a good bit of time down there blowing up some bedrock. And so I believe, if I remember correctly, I've done all the bedrock that it's needed been blown up in this area. So it's a mess down there, but we'll get to that eventually. I want to decorate this entire thing. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I need to gather up materials. I should have enough of everything. So we'll do that. And then well, most likely what I'm gonna need to do as well is I think I've decided I want to take the this crane down. It was the very first thing I've built at this base was this crane. And as much as I like it, I think we're kind of outgrowing it in terms of how it looks. It's going to take up a lot more space in terms of like what I am going to be putting in this center bit where we have all of our farms and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up materials. I'll take this crane apart. I'll take it down. It's no longer going to be there. And then we will actually start building our center pit that I have been waiting to do all episodes. So let me get some brain cells moving, and then I will come back and we'll start working on this very fun project.
Hello. Okay, so it's been a fat minute since I've actually pressed record, but we are going to. Ooh, fancy. We're gonna head over to the end real quick. I need to kill some withers, and I think Jaffa will meet me over here. I think he has some stuff he has to work on as well. But I gotta kill some withers right now. I have 27 I need to kill. I should have, hopefully, everything I needed. I'm gonna set... Ooh, I don't want to actually sleep, but, you know. Okay. Ooh. Right, I forget about this. Every time I come into the end, I forget that this is here. Alright, let's head over to... Why am I walking? I have... no. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm gonna... Okay. Lovely. There's stuff here for a shulker. I don't want to take that down, because then it would just cause problems for whoever is using it. Please tell me I have blocks I can be willing to throw away. I guess it's gonna be the iron. Right, I need to just cover this up. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, whatever. Buy buttons. It's fine. It's fine. I'll replace them. Okay, let's see. I don't believe this will cause any difficulties in terms of the buttons and spawning the wither and making sure nothing else gets messed up. But if it does, it is what it is. We will make adjustments and fix what we need to if we need to do it. Where is my good sword? Stick of Smitey. Okay, or Smitty. Alright, so let's do this. Okay. I know Java will meet us over here eventually. I just have 27 withers I need to, kill and be productive. So, that's what we're doing today. I don't believe this will cause problems, but if it does, then we will fix that. Alright, let me kill the wither. And I'll or 27 withers, and then we'll be back at the end of that. So at this point, Jaffa had joined us in the end to kill some withers, as he had a few withers to kill to get some beacons and do some tests with wither killing and the skulk spreading mechanics in the game. So we took turns killing the wither until it was time for him to head out, and I finished off killing the rest of the withers I needed to kill. Alrighty, folks, it has been quite some time. I have thoroughly just been procrastinating and not feeling this build. It's more of not the base of the build, but the detailing part of the build that I'm not really enjoying. And so I'm gonna just not do it. I'm gonna work on just the main portion of this build here to get this all kind of cleaned up. And then eventually over time, if I decide to add in the detailed portion, which would be in the center part of the build, I will. But for now, I think it has been long enough of you guys waiting for a new video and for me to actually record a video and do it. So I figured now's a decent time to just get started, and I'll work on this build. It's probably gonna take me a good couple of hours to do because it's quite big, but I should have enough resources to do it. So let's get right into it. So I've been working a bit, and by working I mean procrastinating. This has been a bit of a project. I've had a plan, and then as I started to build this in survival, I was like, I don't like this. Not one bit. This isn't going to work well for me. So I've come up with a different solution. You can see the top of it up here, but we're gonna fly down here real quick and take a quick little look at what I've come up with, or what I've done a little bit of. Um, we have different areas throughout this tunnel, this bunker, this mining shaft, whatever you want to call it. We have different areas that I need to be able to access multiple times. I need other people to be able to access them, and I also need a way for people without wings to get up and down because I'm not going to make them stranded. So what it has is on every single side at this point, yeah, it's gonna be every single side, there's gonna be these little things here, and they're like, they act like a pulley device, and there's some some lights so that people know what's there, and you basically have chains going down. But I figured what I can do is I can make multiple of these, so these big ones leading down into the big area. So we'll have this one here, and then I'll have another one going over here on this level, and then on this level. It's definitely something I'm gonna have to spend more time working on, but I figured I'd come back and give you guys an update, especially because I've been really lazy and procrastinating with this episode in terms of recording and getting stuff done. So I still got some time to do. I'll probably use some replay mod footage to show you my thought process in working throughout this, but I figured I'd give you guys a chat and talk to you about what I have planned, what I'm thinking of doing, and then I'm gonna go back to working on it. So I will see you guys when I have made some good progress. So we are basically done with this part, or this project. A lot of things have changed since I started at the beginning of this episode. For one, the crane is still here. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of it. I I don't know. I might stay. It might not stay. I haven't really decided yet on what I'm gonna do with the crane. You guys saw that the clips of this, here, and then the scaffolding a little bit. Basically, the still like the same designs. If I only have four of these little platforms and four of these carts, because they're connected to these contraptions up there. I figured only four would make sense. The carts itself have changed. I've went for granite and brick instead of the orange red, or the red sand, and I think it looks better. I like it a lot more. We'll go all the way down, I guess, because this is really more in terms where it makes a lot of sense down here. So this is kind of what I decided to do. I've done scaffolding, so it's a creative way of making a staircase. And when you look at it from down here, you might be like, "This is what is this?" It's might have opinions saying it's ugly or something. Try detailing with scaffolding. Like, try it. You can do a lot of stuff with it. You can make a lot of weird things with it, if you learn how kind of, to trick it into thinking about what it's going to do. So I've used scaffolding and then grindstones and some smooth stone slabs. So the grindstones kind of act like lanterns. You can see the lanterns here, hang off of some portions of it. Basically, anybody who doesn't have wings can basically just pick a road to go on, climb up. I gotta light that up, and then there's just different layers, and as we go up and stuff, it's a bit more chaotic, and I'm not gonna walk it myself, but there's ways to get to certain each type of platform. There's some ways that you can't really I mean, you can go down them, but you're not going to get anywhere useful. So it's just something to kind of take up the space. And honestly, as I've spent time doing it, although it took me a gross amount of time to do in the first place, I have actually decided that I think I'm going to keep it like this. I like it. Down here, because scaffolding is scaffolding, and well, people might accidentally break it. I do need to take a schematic of this though, just to keep it on the safe side in case someone does accidentally break it. It's easy to fix. And see where it is broken. But basically, what I've done is that where there's block carpet, it's actually over powdered snow. So if anybody does fall or they break it and they fall and they don't have wings, they're not dying unless they land on the few spots that don't have powdered snow on them. So it's just a little thing to do, kind of make it look like it's people are actually going down here. There's ways, they don't have the ability to use the carts. They're not functioning anymore. That's why they're stuck in these four positions. And so they've made scaffolding and stuff, and they've made a pattern to kind of make it so that they can get down to the stuff. People who are living in the surrounding area can get down and do what they have to do. So it's just a little thing. That being said, I think that's where I'm going to end this video. I got some chores I need to do in terms of cleaning up the base. Being said, I will try and not wait 2 months to post a new video. I know it was a long time coming for this one, and it was mostly just the fact that I got busy, I was procrastinating, and Elden Ring kind of took control, and I don't record Elden Ring. It's something I do outside of YouTube. So that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. If you did, please consider leaving it a big fat thumbs up and subscribing if you're brand new and want to see more episodes in the future, and hopefully I see you on the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.